Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to Life with Queenette. How you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today, I just felt like bringing you this screen diva. Who doesn't know Ini Edo back in the days? Okay, and she's not been without some controversies, but I actually like the way she handles issues. Okay, like she would say, when life throws her lemons, she makes lemonades out of it, and that's so true. All right, so who doesn't know our Akwa Ibom queen, who started her film career in 2000 and has featured in more than 100 movies. But that's by the way. I want to read you this message she wrote for her daughter. She said, "Baby light is 2 on the 15th of March 2021. God blessed me with the greatest gift and my biggest heart desire, a shining light and the most precious, adorable girl. I never knew how much my life would change and how much comfort and joy a human could bring. My smart and loving princess." She continued by saying, "I love you more than life itself. You are light to us and to your generation as you turn to. I really dedicate you to God." But let's listen to this interview she had on Plus about motherhood.
I know how impossible, I know how difficult it might seem now to go a bit into your personal life. I'm trying not to go there, but I want to ask, knowing that you just added a feather to your cap, so now how do you juggle being an actor, a producer, and motherhood? How do you juggle everything? So I'm tempted to ask, what's the favorite thing about being a mother?
Everything about it is interesting, to be honest. It's just the part where, so for me, I think one of the sweetest things is when she just, looks at you and just holds you, pats you at the back, almost like, don't go, don't leave me, especially when you're about to go out, she just grabs you and like, she doesn't want to let go. And you have to start figuring out how to trick her into running out of the house without
playing
seeing
the old
you.
trick again.
You know what I mean? The same old thing. So it's just how the connection is just really, most times, overwhelming.
Like I said, she's not been without controversies, all right? So she once got married to her ex, Philip Eyagwa, between 2008 and 2014, and got separated after 6 years, okay? It was amid counter-accusations of cheating, domestic violence, and more. Okay, even though she had come out in her own usual way to debunk some of those things and talk about it. I'm going to insert a clip on the screen for you to read about what she said. If you read, she said, "No matter the indifference or incompatibility, if you're together in love, a lot of things can actually work out. However, you don't get to work things out when there is no contact, when you are with someone and you can't agree on certain things or find a common ground. I think being together could have actually helped us to understand each other better. My ex-husband met me as an actress. My job takes my time because naturally there are certain roles you aren't allowed to play once you are married. Even if your husband understands, she says, his relatives might not understand. My ex-husband is or was the last child, and there is bound to be interference." And that's it. So this is just by the way, okay, just trying to clear the air about the accusations and all that. So you see that probably it wasn't what the netizens were thinking about. But then again, she also granted another interview with Stella Dimoko Kokos, all right, where she cleared the air that his long-standing friend, they've been friends for several years, okay? The man's name is Kome, and that Kome is not and can never be the father of her child. All right, so I will place the screen. Yeah, you've seen it. Yeah, so we're going to read it together. Let's go. In Stella's words, she said, "Ini, you recently allegedly welcomed the child through a surrogate mother. Can you confirm it and tell us why you chose this path? Please tell us if you use your eggs as well. And she says, wow, here we go, Stella. Yes, I do have a daughter and I had her through surrogacy. The eggs are mine and so genetically she's my blood. I chose this path to fulfill my dream of becoming a mother. I still have a good number of eggs frozen in case I decide to do surrogacy again or carry my baby myself. Who knows? Tell us about your baby's father. I opted for a donor for me and my baby's peace of mind. And that major reason I opted for a donor is because it scares me so much when I see banter and controversies between a mother and a father over a baby in public forums. And when I see a man insisting he wants his child, if things don't work out between both parties, for me, it is the fear of what would I mean, what that will mean for the child. Ideally, is marriage, then children, but we're not living in an ideal world. This was her statements, all right? So there are other things that they talked about, and yeah, she debunked the rumor also about her affairs, blah blah blah, assumed, that affairs with Kobe, and she said Kobe has been, a very good friend, a very good family man, who had been with her. So, and also said, because there was also that story of bisexual or whatever it was that came up as well, and she said, look, I love being friends with male more than females, okay? Whatever her reasons are, it could be because she trusts the guys more, or the guys are more straightforward. Just like every other person has been saying, that friendship with, fellow females are actually very difficult. So she could be one of those people that don't like drama. And so there's nothing like bisexual here. What she said is that they are just friends, all right? So this is her with a beautiful picture showing her cutie. You can see the girl is growing real, fast. So, and that was how they ended that discussion. And she talked about surrogacy and how expensive it is and how it's being prepared. It's not just, where the lady goes in and then becomes pregnant. It's a whole lot of process from what she, talked about. And if you look at the way she speaks about this motherhood thing, that's why I brought it, because in every fora, at every opportunity she gets, she talks about how motherhood has actually affected, changed everything about her. So you can imagine the delectable screen diva now talking about prioritizing her time and knowing that she had someone who she also needs to take care of. And that's very amazing. Remember where she talked about contact. The former husband was a businessman based in the US. And that's where I want to end this video for today.